What's up, guys? So I had a couple difficulties. I was trying to get the battery charged and stuff, and had to go run around to look for a charger, but I got it. It's charging right now, right there. And this is my boat that you guys have seen in like my shorts and stuff. There's my motor I have. I've been telling you guys I was going to do fishing videos, but they just haven't really worked out the greatest, I guess. Because it's just kind of been weather depending. We went fishing today. I was going to post about it, but didn't really work. We do got lights in here. And then, oh, whoops. Gotta turn that on. I'm gonna jump out. We've got bow lights. These are not, like, ones that I actually could use, but, like, they're, like, good for, in general. Like, nice bright lights. We got my dad's guide logo on the side. And that one is okay. That's his boat over there. I just got mine out for this. So if you guys have any questions, I can answer some. Like in here, just where the battery is for like all this electrical stuff in here. These are normally not here, that's just charging the battery. I don't know. Hang on, I need to turn off these lights over here. If I can. I have to like work around a lot of stuff. It's a 14-foot Valco. It's like a flat bottom. $14-foot. So I don't really know exactly how wide it is, but you can kind of see it's wide, but not like super duper wide. Here's the Garmin. I think you guys may know, but like if you didn't, it turns on. And this thing back here is the thing that attaches to it. It goes over here. It's like loading, turning on. The buttons do light up, which is kind of cool, but it's kind of hard to see on the camera. The camera's not going to let it pick it up, but yeah. And then I do have an electric motor, so like if I wanted to go to Cheadle or something, I just have to take off the gas motor and this pipe right here that goes underneath here into here. And then there's a gas tank right here. Like, see, there's charts and like all this fancy stuff on here. Got like sonar, frequency use, combinations, all of this stuff. I am 15 going on 16. These are they aren't really new, but, well, that's a broken one. But I have newer rod holders than I had before. I also got a first aid kit in there. Horn. A light. Yes, that is a tape measure on my bench. I got it from Walmart. It goes clear along across here. And then that over there is rod holders. Like, obviously, I'd say. Oh yeah, I don't have it. Maybe actually it's in the bottom of my boat. There, I have this little black cutting tray. You can set, like, it goes into that mount. It goes across, like, that gray piece. It sits right there, and then that will, like, you can, like, cut bait, put, like, bait. I wouldn't recommend putting, like, a jar of, like, eggs on it or something. Hi. I wouldn't recommend putting a jar of eggs on it, though, because if you did, you might, like, have it go overboard if you, like, are getting ready to move spots and you start taking off, then it'll go overboard and that'll suck. This is a downrigger mount. It's extended because we have this handlebar here, which my dad added on when it was his boat. He added one on there, and then one up here, there, and there. And, yeah, I don't know if you guys might know what this is. If you don't, for the ones that don't, it's basically a, anchor mount that, like, your anchor would go on here, and it would hold your anchor, and it lets your anchor out. And this is to stop your anchor from moving. That's also more rod holders. Like, I guess you can never have too many rod holders or something. Now I'm gonna get into my boat. Okay, so now we're in the boat. Those are probably not great. We got, like, rope, spark plugs, this. Oh, it's dead, but, yeah, right here. It can go right there, and then you can have underneath light right here. You got, like, fish chains. Okay, that's interesting wording, but, it can fit, like, 5 people in it. That's kind of like hitting the max. I only have had, like, personally 2 in it. You can put 3 in it. And stuff, yeah. And then up in the bow, in front of the battery, there's a white box right next to the battery, which is a first aid kit. And also, like, another thing I got at Walmart, which I thought was pretty cool, it's watertight, so it won't let moisture get in. Sorry, it's just kind of hard to get back in. This is a nice, so I like it because, like, it's a nice reliever to go to, like, if it's been, like, a stressful day at school, then I can just, like, go fishing and just kind of let all of those thoughts and everything that happened at school kind of just filter out of my head. And, like, if I'm, like, not in the great mind spot, I can just, like, kind of go to a spot to, like, just take a breather. And also, you also can just make a lot of friends with, like, doing fishing. You can make friends there and stuff. Hi. So, oh, yeah, right here. So right here, it's kind of hard to see, but you also can kind of see it. The box next to the oars. That box. And there's the oars. This is a charger. It's not a box, but it's a charger. And here, hang on. There we go. You can take this off. Well, it's a little wet. But it has extra rope, a bungee cord in case, you know, like, you need a bungee cord for, like, your trailer or something. But this whole, like, this is storage underneath here, which my dad, like, he cut out this floor and made it when he had the boat. Yeah, that's a charger. And, yeah, pretty much he just had this. Because up here, if you take the floor out, I took it out, like, last summer when I redid this floor, it bends like this instead of yeah. But now it's all flat. Like, yes, you do have, like, less, like, when you're standing, like you will be like closer, but you're flat, so your feet aren't like this or anything different. Well, how fast does it go? Well, when I have my sister and I in here, we could hit like 15, 14, 15's a little pushing it, 14's probably realistic. And when it was me and my dad, we could get like 13 to 14. And it's an 8 horsepower, so it's strong, but not super strong. Like, strong enough to get you to point A to point B. Let's just put it that way. Yeah, that's not supposed to be in here. This, I don't know if anyone's wondering, is a docking rope. So you basically, like, let's say you're floating it off the trailer. You'd be floated, let's say you detach this and this. You would have your hand onto this, and you pull it out like this. And then basically, as your boat's floating off the trailer... Okay, I won't tell my mom that. Basically, it will just... When the person in the vehicle attached to this on the boat ramp pulls forward and your boat's going sliding off, it will stick on there. How old is the boat? Jeez. It's old. My grandpa had it, and then my dad had it, and now I have it. I don't exactly know how old it is, but I'd guess maybe 42 years old. Maybe that might be really pushing it. Maybe it's like 32. I'd have to like do some research to actually figure out how old it is. Oh yeah, it did survive a tornado too, like a little lake tornado. Like can't remember what they're actually called, but yeah. Yes, this boat is not lake or anything approved yet because I have to get new tags. Because this is last December, and I need to have this December 24 or 25. I'm gonna turn it on. Yeah, it did. I don't know if I was there or not. If I was very young. Or leaks. So technically, like, you'll always have this hole in here, but this is where your drain plug will go. But you'll really just know if you, like, start having water coming from where it's not supposed to come from. And then you go, oh, well, I obviously have a leak, so it's kind of just like that. Okay. For anyone that hasn't seen this, I'm just going back on, turning this on. So this is like the inside lights, and they're becoming more visible since it's darker. Oops, wrong one. I'm gonna go underneath and around. And then I have my bow lights. This is just for anyone that wasn't here or wanted to re-see it. Thanks. I put them in so when I go to one of my local lakes around where I live, I can just go, like bass fishing mainly though, because you can't do any other fishing in here around where I live at dark. So bass fishing, like I put those in there so I can so I can see my bait and I can see the floor. So like when you're casting and you're like out in the dark, you can still see. And yes, if anyone was like, kind of like, hey, one of these seem like they're a little smaller. These white ones are smaller than the black ones. Just by like diameter, like the width of it. Do you need a special gas to use in the motor? I can drive my boat if that's what you're asking. And I can drive. Do I need special gas to put in the motor? Well, yes. You need like ethanol Wait, is it? It's ethanol free or a different type of gas. I don't remember which one it is. But if I am right, it is that one, because other gas will, if you leave it in your tank, will just ruin and not stay well over time. And I believe I have 4, yeah. I have 4 rod holders in there. One here, and then one goes here. One goes there, and one goes there. And I do got one chair. I do have another one. But I kind of took it out because it wasn't really nice. Like, it just kind of felt cluttered. But, like, if I was going to go to one of my other local lakes where you aren't allowed to have motors on it, and I took off my motors and stuff, I'd probably put my second chair like that back here, so I can have 2 chairs. And then the third person, they're just going to have to... Oh, you know what actually the third person can sit on? The third person can just sit on here. They can just sit on this thing right here. We just put it right there, and whenever we catch a fish and we need to measure it, we can just go, "Hey, buddy, you need to move so we can measure our fish." How is my truck? My truck's doing pretty good right now. I actually can take you guys there. We've been working on it, but then my grandpa had to get surgery, so we kind of been putting it on a hold. The best place to sit, it's kind of anywhere, I guess. So, here's the truck. It's kind of had stuff put on it because, like, we just had Christmas and other stuff. Like, this is the center gas tank, which would go up here in the middle. And we have a back gas tank. And then, that's pretty much all, really. Just got tons of parts and tools. Actually, no tools, but parts. This is all teared out right now because we're trying to get the gas reader, I know it's not called that, I can't remember, to tell us how much the gas is in here. It's not right now, so we took everything apart. My grandpa and I made these grounds, which will go from the ground in here to the motor, and then onto the frame, and all over to the gas tanks, and to here, and to here. Just a lot of different things. That paper plate is because last time we got it to start, we had a small fire, so we put it out. My dad recleaned how old is the truck? I think we estimate it to be 45, because it was 72. They sit under the truck. They're just out of it because they are just kind of, they have to sit out of it because we are working on other things and all sorts of other stuff. The truck, yeah, I believe it's 45 because me and my friends were all talking, and we were like, I think we have the oldest truck, and I was like, I think I might have the oldest truck, guys. Mine's like 45 years old or something like that. But yeah, that's pretty much how the truck looks. This I started taking off because I got a new seat cover. It's in that box right there. I've had it for a long time. I just haven't really got a chance to put it on. Yeah, and then this is just tons of my dad's stuff when he had the truck, as you can tell. I get a lot of stuff from my dad because I also really like a lot of stuff that my dad had. And he's like, well, if I don't use it, you can have it. So I kind of got this one and the boat. Because I think if I didn't get the boat, he was either going to sell it or something else, but I don't know. But yeah, that's pretty much how the truck's going. Oh, yeah, you know what? Let's not step on that. Yeah, it's a classic now, so yes, it is a classic. I'm going to try getting you guys out tipping you guys all over the place. I got a new toolbox for Christmas. As you can see, like, the Christmas things on it. This is, like, inside my toolbox. But I do got that. Now we're going to go back to the boat. Any more questions before I leave the shop for back to the boat? Okay. If you guys do get questions, I will come back. I just wanted to ask before I left. You guys may be asking, who's that big boat? The big boat back there is my grandpa's. If any of you were asking, then now you know. And then this one, like I said earlier, is my dad's. You can kind of see the logo. It's like the one that I was advertising on my channel. If any of you guys saw that one, then this is that boat. That's my grandpa's boat. And I do have a Facebook page. I believe it's Dixon's Fishing Adventures. Dixon. Not sure though. I have to double check. So if you guys like fishing and are more on the fishing half, although I haven't really done much of that, I do have a Facebook that you can check out. Yeah. Okay. Here, maybe I can actually get something so you guys can kind of see it. Also, thanks to everyone that has tuned in so far. I kind of thought of it. I was like in my room and I was like, you know what? I think it would be cool to do a thanks. I was like, you know what? I think it would be cool to do a live stream. I've never done one. And I don't know if anyone's heard my voice and stuff, which I don't think any of you have. Maybe I've done one. I don't think. Oh, yes, I did. I went to the Sunnyside ponds, and I did not have great luck. We fished all day, and then there's, just nothing. Absolutely nothing. Oh, why did I do that? I just locked the thing, and I need back in there to put this back in. So, like I said earlier, that's a downrigger mount. So that's my downrigger when I do go deeper fishing. But I might be taking this back off because my dad, a couple months after I found out about this, he found another method that involves not using this at all. So, which would be he had us do heavier weights on our line. Not too heavy so it would break it, obviously. But just enough so it can just do what this would do, technically. And instead of having that, it would just have each pull have that amount of weight. But obviously the front two would be lighter than the back two, because if you have heavier on the front and lighter on the back, you'll get tangled, I believe my dad said when he went fishing once, because I asked him about that. Okay, now let's go back to this area. Yeah, so also let me know if you guys would want to see more more talking live videos, or more or longer videos, or you guys like the short style. Yeah, sure. Just give me a second. I'm trying to put my downrigger back because it's kind of... I accidentally locked this back up when I wasn't trying to. But yeah, I can do that in a second. There also will be some green stuff in my jacket, and that's just power bait from fishing today. Come on. Whoops. Oh, got in there. I'm going to just leave this unlocked in case I want to go back in there, because I really don't feel like going clear back in there. And, yeah, just no. You know what? Actually, I can do it over here. So this is the outfit of the day. I got Romeo's, which are kind of muddy, jeans and a jacket, and a red shirt inside. That's the outfit of the day. I mean, if you guys like these live feeds instead of the shorts, I'll post shorts. But instead of just shorts, I would end up doing like a live feed maybe like every Saturday night or something. Or every 2 Saturday nights. And then there'd be one Saturday that I wouldn't. Like, you guys would obviously be able to tell when, and I'll just like get the schedule. But if you guys would like that more, and just have like talks like this, I'll totally do that. Just whatever you guys want to do, and I'll do. Oh, well, I guess no one asked, but I can just show. This on here is the same stuff that these 2 floors are made out of, and the back floor. That is water, but it's just because stuff like condensation. There's the word I was looking for. That probably is not the word I was looking for, but whatever. Okay, I'll start doing that then. And maybe I might do some like fishing talk shows on the Saturdays that wouldn't be like outside. But yeah, I'll definitely start doing that. Yeah, this is like some Harbor Freight stuff, and it's on here, and it's not even screwed on. Crazy. And this, if you guys haven't heard of them, they're like the Kokanee Power of Oregon. It's like a really cool Facebook group. Yeah. What is your advice to someone going on their fishing trip? Well, some advice I would give is you might want a pole and a small net, and I would bring a tackle box with like if you like had to do a quick small bag and you had like $20 to spend. Don't hold me like, yes, $20 will get it. No, it won't. Oh, I could. I haven't thought about doing that. I would get power bait garlic, green or all the colors they have, whatever. I would get 2 or 1 thing of eggs, like the little trout eggs they give you. And then I would do 1 thing of worms, and I believe those are like $3. At least where I'm at, they're $3. It might be different wherever you guys are. And obviously some hooks and line, and a pole if you don't have one. But I was assuming you'd have a pole, so if you don't have a pole, then it would be a little bit more than 20. Then, yeah. But pretty much, it'd be the pole, all this stuff I named off. But doing a podcast, that does sound like a cool idea. I might do that later. Like, maybe I could do, like, a fishing podcast or my truck podcast or 2 different podcasts, maybe. Don't know. I think I'm going to stick to YouTube for a little bit, and then, oh, you look at him. Oh, he's dead. I thought he was alive. I was going to be like, you should get off my boat. Thank you very much. But no. Yeah. I got the beautiful skeleton fish. I don't know why I said it like that. But yeah, like Valco. You guys can search up on Google Valco boats. You'll see this pop up. well, not this, but, well, actually, maybe. I don't think so. But you look at, like, if any of you didn't know exactly what I was talking about, this is a Valco boat, and they have, like, tons of other boats with, like, they might have, like, a newer version that, like, had, like, a cabin piece on it, like a small center, like, driver's thing. But that was before this came out, or, after. And then I believe they got bankrupt or filed bankrupt a couple, while back. What am I charging? Well, I was having my Garmin on, and I didn't want it to drain the battery. 14.2, I think that's perfect. I'm going to unplug it, but I was charging this small battery right here, which is what does my Garmin. So I'm going to actually unplug this. You guys might hit the ground. Yep. Sorry about that. Jeez. That is very difficult. Yeah, so I'm going to set you guys down and wrap this charger up because I don't like to leave things non-wrapped up. That makes sense at all? I don't know. Yeah, if I'm being honest, I was not expecting this to get tons of, more than 2 views. I was only guessing to get 2. But it's really cool that I am getting more than that, or, more people than that. Because my last one, which I ended up having to take down because my friend said that he couldn't be on YouTube, I had to take down. I've only got, 2 views. Yes, I have a dad. My dad, like I was saying earlier, maybe you weren't here, the black boat on the side is his boat. So yes, I do have a dad, and I'm currently at my dad's right now. So yes. Yes. And if you're going to ask if I have a mom, yes, I have a mom too. But yes, I do have 2 parents. Oh, you know what? I just rolled this whole thing up wrong. I have to restart. I started rolling it around my wrist for some reason. Oh, crap. Whoops. Hang on, guys. You know what? I'll work on that later. Right now, I'm working on you guys. I don't know if any of you saw this when I was showing you underneath the boat, but this right here goes on to this, and as this lifts up, I can't lift it up because then I have to go clear up, push the boat out to put it back down. But this rides on the back of here, and when you're driving, bumping on the road, then your motor doesn't doesn't flip to side. I don't exactly remember if that is the case, but I believe it is. Oh, yeah. I think that's just a bag. I'm gonna go back into my boat. You know, that's not a bad idea. Maybe I'll talk to him and see if he wants to make a podcast. We could make, a fishing podcast or something, and maybe we could get clients that way, too. Okay, yeah, I can do that. So, how you put gas in is... I'm going to have to set you guys down. It is right here. Hang on, sometimes you have to take this out. Right here. This cap comes off, which also tells you how much gas you have and stuff, which... Right here was where our old gas tank went. It would fit in the whole thing, and then this would read off there. So you take this cap off, the gas goes into here, and then this black pipe goes clear up and around here. up to here, and this right here is how you pump it like this. I'm not gonna do that because I don't want to put gas into here, but this will go into here, into the motor, and it will start up. Obviously, there's like more steps, but that's just the basic of it, technically. Oh, it's just water. And then, you guys probably saw it, but if you didn't, this bungee cord goes across here. So if you make any like turns, just the stuff won't slide out and stuff. Now up here, I don't know if I have one. Oh, would you look at that? Oh, sounds like my dad's actually taking the tarp off his boat. This goes onto here and will actually make it so you can like stand in the middle of your boat. Well, you wouldn't want to stand, but sit here if you wanted to be like not on the seat like this, but more off of it. And you could drive like this if you probably want that down. But yeah. Also, if anyone's on here, what does the person with the 0 like next to it mean? Does that mean like people watching or what? Yeah, I think it means what people are watching, like how many people are on here. Anyone else got any questions? Or like things I should try doing or something? Okay. Yeah, I looked up on the top of my screen, and I don't think I can share, but it had like a person, and it said 0, and then it had a thumbs up, and it said 4, and I was like, so is that telling me like how many people are watching or what? So that's why I was just asking to see if any of you knew what that meant. Thanks a lot. Yeah, a lot of this wouldn't have been possible if my dad didn't help me on it, and yeah, I can ask him, and then I can show you guys it. Dad, can they see your boat?
Yeah.
Huh? Okay. So here's his boat. There. Kind of looks like moss. Mold or something. That's weird.
I don't know what that is.
Yeah. There's the logo, and I can have mine on my boat because it doesn't have any of this information on it. And it looks different, so I can legally have it on my boat. I'm going to. They were asking if, they asked as you came out here to take the tarp off, they could see it. So I said, I'll ask you. So my dad's boat is a little bit bigger than mine, clearly. Mine, I believe the edge is like here, and the edge goes to here. And then he can sit like 5 people in it like mine, but more space, more comfortable, I guess. He's got he's got lights all around. Then he also has blue lights off the back. Which one is it again?
That one.
This one?
No, the one next to the one that.
He has blue lights off the back, and that helps track fish and stuff. And then he has lights in here. Sorry, it's kind of close, but it's kind of not much space. So you can see what you're doing. There's he has 2 batteries on here, and I have 1. So that's another difference. And then all these compartments. There's his motor and another motor. Anyways, all his compartments, he has this one, so you can those 2 valves is so you can let water in and let water out, I believe. what I'm talking about is letting water into here and out of here. And this, if I can get this is the same tray. Hang on. This is the same tray that I was talking to you guys about. Just doesn't have the cup holder. He guides in Oregon. He does like the. Is he out here? No, maybe. He does like the. I want to say central, but. He kind of does like the coast and then like. Oh, he is. Oh, he's on the phone. Like the coast and like a couple other spots along the coast. And then like he does like Green Peter, but Green Peter has had its fiasco. Foster, Drina, tons of lakes around Eugene and like Scio and like other places. And that's his fire extinguisher. Always gotta have one. And you got all this in here. I really like these. I'm saving up for some because like look at these. Like he has really nice ones. Like I like how you can like pop your rod out like this compared to the ones I have in my boat that I was kind of showing. Oh. Yeah, that area. Yeah. Like instead of mine when you have to take the rod out, you can just pull it open like this. This yellow bag you guys might have saw on my boat. It's the same deal, but his is just more visible. And yeah. And yes, if you saw these in here, he can hold like 3 rods. Yeah, 3 rods. So that's 6 rods total. So yes, it is like the coast and Willamette Valley area. I wanted to say it was Willamette, but there's like tons of other things and all that fun stuff, you know? Yeah, so if any of you were wondering, I haven't seen anyone wondering, but if any of you were, this is the same thing that I had on my boat, the downrigger that went off. He has 2 electric ones, which are fancy. The stand slides onto here, and he actually can, like, his top piece can, like, twirl like this. Like, you can have it go out this way. Oh, sorry. This way. And then, like, he has one over here. I don't want to knock his tarp off, though. And then, like, this is his Garmin, so you can probably see the size difference when you're, like, just looking at it off the quick. Like, oh, yeah, it's bigger. But that's his. And just to think that Valco used to be his boat is just a crazy accomplishment that he made over time. He upgraded to this nice size boat for his business and his dream that he wanted to do. So if any of you have friends that are in Oregon and want to go fishing, then call my dad up or go to our website, which is right here. This right here is a 9.9. It's a little bit stronger than my 8-horse. And if it looks weird, it's because this is a long shaft. And if you don't know what a long shaft is, it basically just extends out your prop right here. Extends it out so you can have more in the water. So like that. And then it's covered, but it's 60 horsepower, I believe. Don't hold me against it. It may not. And this is his Garmin piece. And yeah, that's pretty much my dad's boat in a long summary, apparently. I didn't try making it long, but whoops. I only got like his anchor. My anchor's somewhere. Don't know. Somewhere. No. That all matters. Like, if any of you were wondering what his truck looks like, this is his truck, and then he also has a car. And I don't think my grandpa would mind, so just say, like, yes. Do any of you want to see my grandpa's boat, like the inside of it? Or do you not really care? If you don't care, then just say, I don't care. Oh, maybe you guys want to actually see one of the outsides. So you can see, oh, maybe, yes, I'll do, and maybe I don't. So it is a fiberglass boat, and these two are aluminum boats. Yes? Okay. You guys are gonna get black, like the screen's gonna go black because I'm gonna climb up, okay? Long shaft will just basically get you deeper, and a short shaft just doesn't, just like the normal standard. Okay, now to my grandpa's boat. He's been doing tons of work before he got his surgery. So these are aluminum metal rod holders, kind of like those ones, but they're aluminum. And then, like, he's got his stuff kind of setting out here. But he's got like these nice rod holders. And then there's a seat here, but you can't really tell because my grandpa and my grandma made this new tarp piece because the other one was falling apart. So they went, and then my grandpa bought seats, and he put this here because I normally sit here. He sits there. My dad sometimes sits here, and so sometimes stands in this corner. And then he puts this here, so this is a nice cup holder that comes up and out. And then, is there one over here? No, there's not. Yes, there is. One right here, here, and there. And then this, the motor doesn't, I don't think actually comes up this high, but I'm not going to pull it open. Maybe. No, I don't want to. This pulls open clear out to here, and the motor sits here because it's an inboard. That's an outboard, and this is an inboard. That's an outboard. So that's the cabin area. Then we're gonna go up and around without dropping you guys. Oh yeah, there's another plastic one. Life ring. Then he's got his light on the top and his Garmin's and GPS's and all that stuff. He's got an anchor. And this, and if you don't know, maybe you guys do, maybe you don't, just goes into here. So you can like put the rope in here and stuff, you know? And then I will take you guys into the cabin if you want to. Assume so. What does that mean? What does... maybe. Yes, once in the ocean. But like, was just more of a troll. I'm sorry, what were you asking what does what mean? I just want to make sure I answered right what you're asking. Oh, the cabin. Is it the cabin? I'm sorry, I just want to make sure I'm getting like the what does that mean? If you're asking about this, the anchor is what anchors like you to the ground, to like the seafloor. And this is just the thing that puts the rope in. If you're asking what a cabin is, the cabin is the inside of in here. I'm going to take you down and around. So this is the inside of the cabin. Don't mind some of the stuff in here because he's just trying to get killed, box elders and stuff. Okay, so the cabin. Like I said, that sounded really mean. I was not trying to mean that. So the cabin is like this stuff. Oh, I have not seen that. There's all this stuff in here. This is like portion of the cabin. This is the captain's chair, like I like to call it. You got your throttle here. Forward is forward, and back is reverse. And you got a plastic one cup holder here. That white light I showed you on top moves this. It goes like, nah, 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 nah. And this is a new thing my grandpa added because a long while ago, when my dad and him were fishing like a long time ago, the motor caught fire. No, there is not a bathroom. The motor caught fired. So that is starboard, which means the left side. Wait. Yes, starboard is left and port is right. No. Okay, don't hold me anything. I don't remember. I ran the starboards. I went port. Okay. So this is right and that's left. There we go. Then instead of just having 2, he has 1, 2, 3 Garmins. And then 2 walkie-talkies. And I don't want to drain his battery. I don't think this is on. Yeah. He's got a light here, and those are our halibut setups. And he also got this this nice phone holder. So you can, like, have his phone there or something and just kind of drive or talk or whatever. I really like this. I'm, like, kind of jealous I don't have a window, but, like, I think I might see they make one for, like, aluminum boats so you can, like, come off their chair or something. On my boat or this boat I'm on right now? My boat has that blue square. It's a life ring for a lake that I could have on there. My dad has a red one. My grandpa has the orange ring one up here. So if that answers your question. I try. Oh, there we go. There we go. Next time I'll make sure to, on your boat. Yes, it's the blue square that I was talking about the other person could sit on. Can I use my flashlight? Oh, I can! Sorry, I didn't know I could use my flashlight while I'm alive. So as we come into here, we got his ABC fire extinguisher, and you got another fire extinguisher. And you got all these chokes, whistles, another choke, I believe, air horns. This was also another thing he added, a paper towel roll, because we would always have paper towels all over the place in here. Oh yeah, see? He's got a red one like my dad. And then there's a first aid kit, a bucket, tons of stuff, new lure lights, and inside, whoa. This, I believe, is you can't see it, but the horn. This window opens up. This here, I don't know if my dad made them and my grandpa or if they came with the boat, but if they did, these are rod holders that come out and they go in here. And then you have your oars and life jackets and all the fun goodies in there. And then my dad added speakers in here, which I thought was pretty cool. And there is a dead wasp or something. I don't want to know what the other wasp was doing. Then this is a heater. I'm not sure if I was going to regret doing that or not. That's a table. So the cool thing about his boat is that this table, you see that metal rod right there? Goes into that hole. And it extends out, and then this becomes a table, and you can sit here and here and here. And when you're not using it like that, like it is right now, me and my dad, we can both sleep in here. That's an odd question, you know? So basically what you do is you just go to the bathroom. Everyone has their own ways to go to the bathroom. Yeah, and my grandpa added this here, so it's easier for him when he goes into here to grab onto it and pull up like this. And then I believe my dad carved this out onto here. I'm gonna turn off the light. I'm gonna turn you guys around. And I'm gonna set this down. Close it. Boom. And if any of you are wondering what this is just more storage, and I believe the rods also go across here. That's a fish well that doesn't work anymore. This is rope storage like I have in my boat that I showed you guys. Yeah, he is, I swear, he's like a pro at this. Like, he got that on real quick. And here, is put fish in and all the good goodies in there. I'm gonna put that up for him. A bowl. Yeah. And then down we go. And then my dad's got his crab pots back here. So any of you do any of you guys have any other questions about the truck, or if any of you missed it and wanted to go back there, or just was on here, just wanted to go back there? Anyways, I will certainly do that. No, I'll head that way. Then we got, like, oh yeah, there's the life ring that the one person was asking earlier. Right here. And then, okay. Well, I guess next time, what should we talk about next time? Does anyone have any suggestions? And then I will make a post and I'll have you guys vote on that. We'll see what we should talk about. You're welcome. Bait? Okay. There's multiple baits we could do. We could do just bait in general, trout bait, steelhead, salmon. I'll put bait as an option. Would you guys want it to be outside again, or like an indoor one? I'm gonna turn you guys around. You're my truck. Okay. Yeah, I actually can do that one. I'll put my truck, bait, and does anyone have a third one we could do? And I'll probably make that post tonight so we can just start getting votes in as it is. Okay. We could do... You know what? I got it. I'll do bait. Tell me what you guys think. Bait and the truck. And, I guess you choose, maybe? For 3 options people can choose from. Or maybe I should just do 2. I don't know. If you guys can think of a third one, then I'll do a third one. But if you guys think those 2 will be great, then I'll just do that. I could do hook tie-ups, I guess. I don't know. Are you looking fishing? Oh, yeah, okay. Yeah, I'll put those 3 options. Okay. That sounds like great. So... depending on how everything goes, I might do a fishing video this coming Wednesday. And it would probably be around at least my time, 3. It would be probably at one of my local lakes, and we would be doing bass fishing. And, should I do a live, or should I just do a video? What would you think would be cool? Yeah, I think we're gonna start doing that. My dad has a YouTube channel too, but my sister kind of did a couple things, so we are trying to refix that. He does have some videos on there though. But yeah, me and my dad are gonna make some videos, but the bass fishing, I'll be with my mom, so it'll be me and my mom. So if that's the case, then I'll do either a live or just a video. I don't really know about and you. Oh yeah. Are you like talking about with him actually in the video, like talking too, or like fishing, like both boats on the lake? Oh, I gotta grab that. Okay. Well. Okay, so yes on to, like, with him talking. Or, yes, okay, probably. I was going to say, if it is with both boats in the water, that might be a little harder to accomplish as of the moment. But if you're saying yes to with him talking, yes, that's be more likely possible. And I could probably get it next Saturday. Or maybe Friday, actually. I could do a late Friday one and then a Saturday one back to back. Friday would be like me and him talking about our boats. And Saturday would be like the truck or whoever everyone votes on. Does that sound good? Okay. Well, thank you for watching. I will see you guys all Wednesday and maybe Friday. Well, maybe Wednesday, but definitely Friday and Saturday. See ya. Thanks for watching, guys.